So today is our group presentation. I am Sayed Hassan Raza, and my group members are Dania Raza and Majid Ramzan and Arjun. So today our topic is supply chain review of supply chain excellence in Nestle company. So I'll start my presentation. Here is some titles of contact and abstract. Research question. The force of the research question is how Nestle supply chain excellence contribute its competitive advantage and how these best practices can be shared with competitors to improve industry standards. Method which we use in our research is secondary data collection was employed using source like Nestle annual reports, industry publication and academic studies and competitor analysis. The key findings that Nestle's success is supply chain in management is roasted in sustainability, innovation, and effective logistics. Share by best practice could help competitive improvement the operations effect and market options. Introduction. Importance of supply chain in today's competitive market efficiency is reliance supply chain are ensure for customer satisfaction and business competitiveness. Nestle leadership, founded in 1867, is global leader in the food and beverage industries, known for the strong supply chain practice across various product categories. The problem statement and research questions are while Nestle globally successfully, many other companies struggle to replace its supply chain. This research aim is identify the factor behind Nestle's success and how these practices can be transferred to competitive in the food and beverage industries. Here is some research questions. What is the key factor of contributing the Nestle supply chain success? How do Nestle supply chain practice compare its competitors? And what can other companies learn how from Nestle supply chain practices? And how does the Nestle integrate sustainability into the supply chain and what challenges do it face? Now my next colleague will start further on.
My name is Daniel Raza. I am presenting about critical literature review. We have four points. First is supply chain excellence. Research show the framework for efficiency and management and responsive are central to achieving supply chain excellence. Nestle excel in these areas by integrating its supply chain process. Our next option is sustainability. Study emphasize the importance of ethical sourcing and environmental impact. Nestle leads in these areas through sustainable sourcing and waste reduction efforts. Our third point is technology and digital transformation. Technology like AI, IoT, and blockchain improving supply chain visibility and efficiency. Nestle use these technology for better traceability and demand forecasting. Our fourth point is risk management. Risk migration strategies are essential to supply chain reliance. Nestle diverse its supplies and logistics to manage risk efficiency. Uh, Now I'm talking about methodology, data collection process. Secondary data was collected from academic journals, in industry reports, 2020 to 2024, company published, and government website. Keywords include Nestle supply chain, sustainability, technology in supply chain, and global supply chain risk. Our second point is evaluation source. Authority source where evaluate for credibility, pre-review general reputable industry report, for example, McKinsey and official government source. Our third point is assessing relevance, and the source selected directly supported the research question regarding Nestle supply chain practices, sustainability efforts, and technology use. Now I'm hand over to my next colleague, to Arjun.
So, after completing my colleague Daniel Raza's methodology, so here are the results which we find. So, the key strength in supply chain, supplier relationship, long-term reliable partnerships with suppliers. Then the next one is technology integration, use of AI, LOT, and blockchain for supply chain visibility, demand, forecasting, and inventory optimization. Example, Fusion, etc. AI. And the next point is sustainability efforts. Focus on ethical sourcing, energy efficient production, and zero waste initiatives. And the next one is flexibility and responsiveness, ability to adapt quickly to market demand changes. And global logistics network is the next one, a robust infrastructure for global production and delivery. And now I'm moving to the discussion of results. So sustainability and ethical sourcing. Nestle's sustainability initiative go beyond compliances, positioning the company as an industry leader in responsible sourcing. However, challenges with transparency still exist. Cash, uh, Cashmanian and more, 2014. The next one is technology and innovation. Nestle's adoption of emerging technologies such as blockchain provides added transparency and helps maintain a competitive advantage. However, technological updates are constantly required due to rapid advancements. Uh, but Buchenshid PTA is an example. And move to the next one is logistical efficiency. Nestle Logistics network is unmatched in scalability, although challenges remain in optimizing last mile delivery in certain regions inside 2024. So I'm moving to the giving to the next part to my colleague, Mr.
Uh,
Majid Ram. Majid Ramsan.
Hello, myself Majid Ramzan. As you know, our colleague already explained our topic. So now I will quickly present some key recommendation and conclusion about enhancing supply chain practice using the Nestle as a benchmark. So I have the four recommendations. First one is sustainability. Second one is technology integration, risk management, and supplier collaboration. So I will discuss step by step. First one is sustainability. Nestle should further expand sustainable sourcing, reduce its carbon footprint, and invest in recycle or biodegradable packaging to meet the environmental goals. Second one is technology integration. By using AI, machine learning, blockchain, and predictive analysis, Nestle can forecast demand more accuracy and create digital twins to improve real-time supply chain management. And third one is risk management. If we talk about the risk management, Nestle should diversity suppliers, especially in high risk regions, uh, and set- uh, and certain plan to better handle disruptions like geopolitical issues or pandemics. And last one is supplier collaboration, building long-term partnership with suppliers and using standard data platform can increase transparency and trust. And now I will talk about the challenges and the solution. And then in the end, I will conclude it. So first of all, the we have the two challenges and solutions. First one is high initial cost, and second one is resistance to change. Uh, in high initial cost solution, we can say that start with a small pilot project to improve value before scaling up. Other one is resistance to change. In this we can say that offer a training and maintain clear communication to ensure smooth adoption. Last but not the least, we are going towards the conclusion. To summarize, Nestle supply chain is a great example of combining sustainability, innovation, and efficiency. By continuing to involve with technology and the ethical practices, Nestle is setting a high standard for the industry. Uh, in the end, I will say that further supply chain will rely heavily on digital transformation, transparency, and sustainability. So the companies that follow this path can enhance their profitability, reduce risk, and gain a competitive advantage. Uh, these are the some factors that we can say that they can improve our company. Yeah, thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Daniel
you.
Rosa. And thank you so much for all of you.
Thank you.